Konnichiwa. Good day. This will be my... Wait, let me just get to my bicycle and get out of here. So, I'm sorry for not making that much content lately for some time. I think it's almost like it has been like almost 3 weeks now that I'm not making content. That is because I have things that I must tend to. I'm moving out. I have been settling some personal matters. I hope I'm recording this properly. Right now, I'm on my way to go out to a place where I'm very I don't know the word to give. Anyway, I'm sorry. Oopsie. Excuse me. Wait, did I bring my wallet? I have my wallet, I have my change. Good. So, I got the job in Tokyo. This will be my last video in Nagoya. Okay? Last video in Nagoya. This will be my last video in Nagoya. I got a job in Tokyo. And I will be moving there. That's why I'm handling too many things at my home. Since the last video in Tokyo, I instantly receive text from the manager who interviewed me and the manager who test drive me. Said that I'm handling the cart very well and handling the car very well. So they say yeah, I'm good. And then the hiring manager instantly, I don't know this guy's how do I say position, but I'm just gonna call in the hiring manager. And yeah, he said I'm hired. So I was like, okay. So that's good to hear. And they asked me to give him necessary documents to him so that he can set things up. And yeah, everything is gone smoothly. And then I've provided him everything, and he asked me when can I come, and yeah, I tell them, and everything's good. I'm just a bit emotional, because when I attach to a certain place, it has its memories and its meaning to me that I feel kind of sad that I have to let go. But like all things in life, you have to move on. You know, that's the thing about life. You have to learn to let go. That shows that you can evolve or, you know, go something beyond your comfort zone. Why am I saying that? I don't know. Maybe I'm just feel like saying something while I'm feel a bit emotional inside me. And yeah, I'll be leaving Nagoya. This is my last video in Nagoya. Tomorrow morning I'll be going to Tokyo. I will start working in Tokyo, and actually I haven't wait, what am I saying? It's almost raining. All this time I've been living here, working part-time under student visa this whole time, and I've been trying to find myself a job so that I can, you know, work properly. That's my purpose here, is just to work, to find opportunities here, to see where I can go around the world. Maybe after this, maybe after 4 or 5 years, I'll be moving to New Zealand, perhaps. We'll see. But that's my plan so far. Hopefully I will see things through. This is just a plan, but also like 3 years ago or 4 years ago, I said the same thing. I'm planning to go to Japan to myself. And when I got here, I feel like creating content. Maybe after this, after 5 or 4 years in Japan. Wait, it has been almost a year now. Well, maybe 5 years after Tokyo. 5 years when I'm in Tokyo. Or 4 years. Or 3 years. We'll see. Guess I'll try and find my opportunity in New Zealand, do some homework. But that's just a plan. And I've always wanted to visit New Zealand. And I was about to say something. Oh yeah, all this time I come to Japan. My purpose is to find a job, and I don't know how, but fortunately during that time it was how do I say it? Like convention, something like that, like a fair, something like that. I think it's a job fair. Maybe it's a university fair. I don't remember. But I don't think it's a university fair. I was accompanying my cousins over there. And so I got a big truck behind me. I told whoever's interviewing me during that time, I said that I want to find a job in Japan. And fortunately, that person, I wouldn't say the school, that person know how to market very well. So he said to me, maybe I can just come and, while we're looking for job opportunities, I can come to Japan and study Nihongo, while on the way I can search for a job. I was like, okay, that sounds great. That's a good marketing, good for him. So I ended up paying for the language school, which also bettered my Nihongo. 私の日本語、今、少し上手です。でも、よく私の日本人の友達と よく日本語を会話をします。I don't know how good that I speaking just now, but at least I can communicate. Oh, at least I can communicate. And like today, this early morning, there is no water in my house. So I called my landlord. My landlord asked me to call a water supply, which I did, but he speaks Nihongo only and didn't speak English at all. So I have to use my Nihongo. At least I can converse with him. I said that my house has no water now. Is it because I missed the bill, or is it because of construction? And he said I didn't miss any bill. Maybe I can ask the landlord. So I relay back what the water facility guy said to me, and the landlord finally said, it's because of the constructions happening then. And he checked and he said, it is because of the construction happening around my area. So that alone, I think I can communicate with them properly in Nihongo. So coming here benefit my Japanese language even more. And it's a good experience so far. I enjoy the life here. I enjoy my experience in Nagoya. I enjoy my time here in Nagoya. Look at that. That is Nagoya. I don't know if you can see that properly. I've always liked coming up here. I don't know why. I've always feels like, there's a saying, when you're up close it's a tragedy, when you're far away it's a comedy. I don't know why I made such a comparison, but I feel like I like the idea of faraway image. You get to see the world. That when you're in that certain place, it looks beautiful. But when you're, when you're on the ground, it looks beautiful. It looks miserable. But when you're far away, it looks beautiful. Over there are a lot of people rushing somewhere to go. People creating events. People having problems, having issues. In that very moment over there, people go through things in life. And I'm right here looking like, I'm so glad I'm not there. And now I'm moving to Tokyo. Oh dear. The irony. The most busiest city in Japan, I guess, Tokyo. But I hope I will get to meet anyone, because my work is very heavy tourist, handling tourists. So I hope to meet you, not knowing that it's you I'm meeting, and you not knowing that it's me who you're meeting, who is actually your tour guide. I hope. A dear friend of mine, everyone who have watched me since the beginning of this video, thank you very much to all of you who spent time with me in this town, this city, Nagoya. Thank you very much, it means a lot to me. Jet, Leo, Bulan Master, Natkatsu, Evil Shadow, Lily, Baby Case, Dub, Sword, who else? Leo, Jet, Bulan Master, Ninyaka, Lily. Well, I did mention them multiple times. Well, whatever. Thank you to everyone, okay? Thank you very much to everyone. And Dub, I hope you like to see a lot of fishes that I've shown you in this place, but I think in Tokyo you will see a lot more fishes over there. I had a good time here in Nagoya. Had a wonderful time. It's very cold right now. Right now it's very cold. The weather is getting colder. So after this, I think I can record almost every week depending on my schedule. But I will have to still handle when I'm in Tokyo. I have to prep everything so that I feel like I'm settling down in Tokyo. It might take me like a month or 2 months. So throughout this whole time of me being inside Nagoya, throughout this whole time, I'm actually working and living here under student visa, 2 years. So, working part-time and studying Nihongo as well. Now, I'm actually full-time under working visa. Now, if you're wondering what happens to the this current regulation when it comes to foreigners in Japan, regarding that matter, I understand the Japanese culture of preserving their people. It's their right. Who are we as a foreigner to tell them? We have to adapt to their culture. Is their way of maintaining their security. It may be stupid to some people. It might be something that we don't understand. It might be something that is brilliant that we also agree with. But as for me, I don't have a problem because I understand that everything that has been going on here when it comes to immigration is the same thing in my country. So I don't actually object with their ideas of how they handle immigration over here. So it's not a problem for me, at least in my point of view. Even I've stayed in a country where it's affecting the visa and foreigners, but I don't mind that much. Everything seems fine. Because you gotta understand, you're in someone else's house. You gotta respect the house rule. As long as they don't harm you, like North Korea. North Korea is a different matter. Because this neighborhood, a lot of neighborhood is so quiet. When you hear someone talk like that kid, it sounds so loud. Because the place is just too quiet. Oh my goodness, this old man's house is so nice. But the thing is about Japan people is that their property is very small. They're compact. They don't have like a big property. They have like a cubic property, like this one. I'm just gonna ride around the neighborhood that I'm familiar and maybe show you around. I thank you everyone as well, to all of you who subscribed to my channel throughout this whole time of me being in Nagoya. Thank you very much. I'm very thankful that you enjoy my content. I'm just being me, okay? So I know it's not kind of professional, but I just like being normal. I hope you like my content. one thing that I would like to say about Nagoya is that the preservation of their culture, the how they like strictly, like, I wouldn't say too discriminative, but the thing is you gotta understand why they are discriminative, because of how they preserve it. Like, I can accept that because I understand that. I understand that how I wanted to preserve my people's culture, so I can understand why they act the way they act. So Nagoya, I don't know, I would say it's not as foreign friendly as Tokyo. That's how I would say. It's not as foreign friendly as Tokyo, but at least they're like they tolerate. They're not kind. That's not the thing about, in general. Even back in the day, back in 2016 when I come here, one thing that I understand about Japanese people, I don't say they're kind people. I say they're tolerative people. Kind people, no. That title is not to them, I say. But they're very tolerant. I've met a lot of wonderful people here. I've traveled around Nagoya, a lot of places, try to go around the place, to get to know the place, familiar myself with the place, and so far smells like shit. Wait, no. No. I don't mean to say so far smell like shit. No. The area, that area. So far everything's good. No. Did I roll onto something? I don't see anything on my wheel. Why do I smell this? I don't see anything. Anyway. Oh, it's almost dark. Hopefully I can make it to my preferred place in time. Nagoya. There are up and downs to any places that you go, in any topic, any matters that you delve yourself into. There are always pros and cons. What you need to understand is it's not about the world adapting to you, because the world will never adapt to you. That's the factual thing. The world will go, but it is you as a person who will have to adapt with the world. That's why sometimes you have to understand some things that is not within your control, like the nature of existence itself is not within your control. Time will change things, not you. Time will change. You can definitely make some changes depending on certain things, but most of the time you have to first understand the existence. That's how you can differentiate with between the things that you can and cannot change. In these cases, knowing the culture here, I have to accept how they are. I cannot like be upset over how they treat me because it's their culture. Like Tokyo once upon a time, Japan once upon a time, very discriminative, but over time they start to lose a bit and become more acceptable over time. Well, I think I'll go to the left. I had a good time here. So far I know every corner where to go here within a year because I like to walk and explore very much in person, physically, and I don't often take teleportation or transport. Because I don't often take transportation, I'm familiar with a lot of places in Japan. And now I have to think, in Tokyo, I have to think where to buy myself some groceries that is cheap. Where to buy, food that can easily access. So I have to think about a lot of things now within the well, first I need to focus on moving to moving to Tokyo. Sorry. Well, I'm already in Japan. What am I talking about? I have to think about moving in Tokyo. Is it my nose? The wind is at my front. Honda. Oh, Granny is so strong. At such age, still walking. You gotta admire Japanese senior citizen. They're very strong, physically. Even, well, not as strong as, but in a long term, they're quite strong in the long term. Just like construction working against bodybuilder. Construction workers, their strength lasts longer compared to bodybuilder. Bodybuilder is just temporarily. My leg is not that cold, but my arms are cold. Oh, I might also buy myself a scooter, like that scooter. What, motorcycle? That tiny motorcycle. I think you call them scooter. I at least where I come from, we call that thing scooters. and also the one that you stand on two wheels platform, yeah, like a skateboard with a handle. That's also we call them scooters as well, but there is a word for that. There is a name for that. Scooter bike, maybe? I don't know. I'm about to sneeze. I went to the zoo yesterday. Yesterday is a free day at the zoo. Don't need to pay 500 yen. It's free. Now, if you're wondering why don't I purchase myself a car, well, I don't know. Maybe because it's easy for maintenance. Maybe that's why. So since my working visa is still in process, yeah, it's still in process. So they will be hiring me under intern, and intern hour. They will be hiring me. You know, meaning like I won't be working full time like a full time, because only working visa people can work under full-time visa, can work full-time under working visa. Since I have part-time visa, student visa with permit to work part-time, they only allow me to work under period of part-time. Yes. I hope to see you all. Anyone who come to Japan, I hope to see you. Not knowing that, the most interesting thing that I like so much is that not knowing that it's you, and you not knowing that it's me. Even better if you not knowing that it's me, because I would never admit to anything. I would not say that, hey, I'm the guy from that YouTube video. I would not say that. I would just remain quiet and just, remain anonymous. That's how I am. That's my nature. Can't help it. You know what? I never come here. I think I walked here once upon a time. But let's come here. Once upon a time, I ride here. Now, let's ride here together. The thing that I like so much about a place such as this is it's very calm. I've been searching for houses place to stay for a very long time, ever since a month ago. So many houses, hit and miss. I was like, oh, this house is very cheap and very nice, got internet too. And then I emailed the person in charge, and they say, oh, they already picked. Well, what do you call that person? Rental agent? Yeah, rental agent. Rental manager? I don't know the word to give, but it's the guy who's responsible for giving you houses. And they said, oh, it's already taken. Miss my chances. That happens like multiple times, so over 2 dozen already. So I had no choice but just but fortunately now I know it's for the best, you know. Something are destined for something. It's for the best. No, it's not under my shoes. It smells like shit. Dog shit. So no, it's not smell anymore. The wind blows from the front, but it's not smelly anymore. So I've been looking for houses for a very long time. Can I ride a bicycle here? I think I can. Let me just ride here slowly so that I don't... Can I or cannot? Oh no. Okay, no bicycle. Wait, is that no bicycle? No bicycle. No motorcycle. What do you mean? Where? Look at this place. Can you imagine if there is a tall ghost lady with a thick hat? Oh, kitty cat. Kitty cat just crossed the road. Oh, it's so funny to look at. Damn, I think it's a habit of people that cats also follow. Almost nighttime, but it's only 5:30. It's not even that dark yet, but the weather to make it dark. That lady is actually jogging. This is the museum. The place at the beginning of my video, that's where I've been staying this whole time. But now, not anymore. I'm moving out to Tokyo, so I won't be living there anymore. Yeah, okay, this is not comfortable at all. I need to check my tires when I'm on a stop, because it smells like dog shit right now. If I can just find a water, maybe find a pipe. No, not people's pipe. I don't think you can come up here actually with a bicycle. So I wanted to say something about houses. So I've been looking for houses for almost over a month now, and yeah, every time I call the rental agent, he always say, "Oh, it's already been picked. It's already been picked." It's like 24 times happens already, and you know, sometimes it's destined to happen, because right now, oh, I always thought that I'll be working there, and now it's changed. I will no longer be working there. I'll be working on different branches. Yay! You know, one thing that I wish about riding bicycle here is that I wish it snow. This whole time I've always wished this place to snow, but this place never snow. One time I did almost come here, but by the time I got here, there's no snow anymore. And all the snow on the ground are thaw already. This is not really in city, so it's like outside a bit. I don't smell anything anymore. Odd. Maybe it's the place. Maybe it is a place. This place is gorgeous. I find this place the most calm place. Like, straightforward. Poor granny. She was in crouching position, trying to hold back her dog. You see, that's the thing about I don't know, in foreign country, I mean Westerners mostly, they just don't know. They just, it's just like they not really let loose. It's just like they don't hold back their dog, you know. They just don't hold back. They just somehow just a bit softer on the dog. I mean, look at that lady. A lot of things happening just like that over here. It's like they hold back. Same go last time to my last time I went to my friend's house. He's American black, and his like his dog is like he's not holding the dog, like he just let the dog loose. He said, get inside, something like that. He said, go into this other room, he said to the dog. And I'm like, that's a dog, okay? Just, and then here comes the wife, pick up the dog and just pick up the dog and put it inside that room and then close the room, okay? I don't know what it is about you Americans or Westerners. Just next time, just grab the dog and just put it. Sometimes verbal is just not helping. I don't know why. Well, obviously, we obviously know why. But that's how it is with them. And then here comes his wife, his Japanese wife, just grab the dog by the collar and then just put it inside the room to separate from me. And he's like just saying, get inside, get inside. Oshite kudasai. Please push the button. That's what he said. Where am I supposed to go from here? I totally forgot. Now I just need, when I got back home, I just need to put my backpack at the front door and prep to move out tomorrow. I'll just go at Tokyo and checking out the place as well. In a few months, in a month after I settle down, I will be ordering place to rent for everyone to rent, to lease. Where am I supposed to go from here? I don't remember. Straight forward, perhaps? To the left? Oh, I know where it is. I know where I'm supposed to go. Now, I don't know where this will lead me, but I'm just going. Excuse me. I know that is the building, the landmark that I recognize. That landmark I recognize. That's how you tell the places. And I think over here is Nakagawa Ward, I think. Yes. It is Nakagawa Ward. No, Nakamura Ward. Here is Nakamura Ward. That means I'm on the right track. Sometimes, no, most of the time how you can recognize a place is look at the tallest landmark that you recognize. That's how you do it. Just recognize that and you'll be all good. This is Nakamura Ward. It used to be a school once upon a time. That's why there is a big field there, because it used to be school. I have spent a good time here in Nagoya. I think there's a big difference between riding bicycle with butt up high compared to butt sitting down. I think the smaller you make your body, the easier to move. Obviously. What am I saying? It's obvious. For obvious reason. Can't remember. Did I ever tell you about the girl that I once saw? She got heartbroken, or at least I think she got heartbroken because I was just doing laundry, and the laundry happened to be at the opposite of the house that I'm staying. And then, I mean, not the house that I'm staying, the opposite of the building that I'm doing laundry. And then I saw this girl. I was around like 2 hours sitting there cleaning my not really mattress, just my blanket and all my shirts. So almost over 2 hours, maybe 1.5 hours. And I got nothing better to do, so I just look outside the window. Not outside the window, outside the front store, because it's a whole glass, tall glass with slide door, automated slide door. So I was just like looking at the front, and I saw this girl. I think it's like watching drama. So, and then throughout the whole time that I'm sitting there, I saw that she drink, and alone. And the guy who was with her is no longer there anymore. So, yeah. Look at those kids. Funny looking. Very funny. So I was just like sitting there looking at the girl, and she's been drinking and drinking and drinking. By the time she exit the store, she looks like, oh, obviously she's drunk. She looked like like a spoiled girl, spoiled teenager waking up during the morning after a drunken night. That's what she looks like. I have no doubt she will look just like that the next morning. I have no doubt about that. But she was a bit upset, and I was done, and 2.5 after that 1.5 hour I was done doing my laundry, tied everything on my bicycle, and then on my way to my house, the one that you saw, I come across her. I was just like, she's so wasted. I was like, feeling like, helping her out, maybe call her taxi go, but I think I might confuse the drunkard even more since my Nihongo is not that good. So when you're not that good at speaking and you're talking to the local, you might confuse them even more. You might don't want to communicate with them when they're drunk. It's better when they're sober. So I was like, oh, it's a shame. I really wanted to help her, maybe help her get her some taxi go. I thought of doing that for her, but she was so wasted. So I just leave her be with whatever drama that she's experiencing at that moment, unfortunately. And now that better be folding socks and not some leaf get inside my shoes. Oh wait, that is not. Wait, are you serious? How do the rock get inside my shoes? It's not like I'm walking. How? Maybe it's a particle in the shoes starting to crumble. Not really, because the shoes is still new and it's strong and can withstand hammer. Because I bought these to withstand hammer. Although I cannot bend my ankle. With these shoes I cannot bend my ankle because it's wrapping around my foot. But it's good for apocalyptic shoes. Look at these shoes. I will miss this place. Nagoya. This is my first place that I ever stayed. This is my earliest date when I come here. I stay inside this neighborhood. Look at that building right there. That building. That's a great building. That's where I stayed once upon a time. Here. This is the place. Used to enter there. That is my room right there. The first floor. I mean the second floor. That's my room. then right here is where I enter every time I enter here. Back door, and that's my room right there. Second floor right there is my room. In front of the DVD store. So you can imagine what I hear every night. Well, not really that what you think I hear. Like I hear like crowded of people at the front. So I always remember entering through there. Remember always trash can, and I remember entering through there and go to the second floor. Well, there are two kids over there talking, and there are two of my classmates that I learned Nihongo with. I guess I'll buy myself something to eat at 7-Eleven here, and then go to the big camera and yeah. So thank you very much to everyone who is dropping by my video. I'm gonna end my video here. Thank you very much as well to everyone who's subbed to me throughout this whole time. This will be my last video in Nagoya, and I'll see you all again in Tokyo, I guess, when I have the time to record, maybe show you around Tokyo or around the neighborhood, my new neighborhood. So thank you. I'll see you all again whenever you can drop by. Bye bye. Sayonara.
Let's go.